Okay, well, let's talk about the game last night. Where do we start? Disappointing for sure. I was always been a traditional person. The FA Cup is really a huge part of the Manchester United history. You know, we've been the holders, the record holders for the longest time before Arsenal took it over from us, and to get it back at Old Trafford would have been nice. You know, growing up watching those great FA Cup games, the 1996 final, the 1999 game against Arsenal when Ryan Giggs ran through the halfway line. You don't tell me that is not important in history of football, let alone in the history of Manchester United. And to disrespect the FA Cup like that by playing, let's say, a second string United side, I understand. You know, the games have been coming thick and fast and everything, but somehow that lineup just didn't work out. I think once again Martial, he's proving me right once again where he's not good enough to play in the number nine role, even though he has the number nine shirt. Donny van de Beek, his pace isn't suited for the Premier League. He's probably more suited in the let's just say the other European leagues like the Dutch league where he came from, the Italian league or the Spanish league. Maybe he hasn't had time to adjust his pace to the Premier League. Uh, he hasn't got enough run of games. But watching the only contribution I saw yesterday was his dummy that he gave for the goal to come. Other than that, man, he was shocking last night, but not as shocking as Fred. Fred, he should have gone out of halftime. Probably his worst game I've ever seen in United shirt. Schoolboy error after schoolboy error, and that back pass. Oh my god! And also that other mistake that he made that led to the other goal. That guy, he will do one brilliant thing and 10 stupid things. I don't think he's good enough to play United shirt. He probably is, let's just say, a play that we can call upon where there's too much injuries. He's not the first 11, I would say. You know, there is a debate going around, you know, that United shouldn't play two defensive midfielders, but when we have two of those guys at the back with Lindelof and Maguire, what else can you do? We're not good enough in defense. We need those covering us with McTominay and Fred. But speaking of McTominay didn't play in only the second half, but Matic, I don't think he is cut off at this level anymore. Probably he should go at the end of the season. He couldn't cope with the pace of the Leicester attack. Um, yeah, look, I mean, I'm just so disappointed watching the game last night. Did no fight, no hunger, no desire to win, to understand the meaning of the badge and what it represents. Probably the players tried, but it just didn't click at the end of the day. Um, I mean, like, I go back to my first point. Tinkering. This is what happens when you disrespect probably the most important domestic cup competition in the world, which is the FA Cup. Uh, One of the reasons I really wanted the FA Cup. I wanted the FA Cup more than what we have in the Europa League. Reason being is because, like, you know, when we talk about the treble, you see these players over here, the ones that won the treble. City could do the treble this season. City could do the quadruple this season, even more scary. And with us being in the FA Cup running, we could at least have a say in it, stop them from doing it. And if they win the treble, God forbid the quadruple, there goes of our glorification of what the treble is. You know, we won the FA Cup, Champions League, and the Premier League. If City betters it, we better shut up about it. And that's one of the bragging rights we got over them right now. What? And also on Liverpool, where they never done it. City might just do it. They might just do one better than us. And us not being with the FA Cup, it might just, yeah, if they do the quadruple, it's gonna be very painful. It's gonna give me nightmares. I don't know about how the other United fans are gonna feel, but it's gonna give me real, I mean, like, scary nightmares to even think about it. It's already scary. Um, I mean, going back to the game, that those substitutions that only made, 4 or 5 substitutions, it should have came sooner. I mean, like I said, Matic and Fred should have been taken off way earlier. Van de Beek as well. I mean, you want to give Van de Beek a hug at the end when he was substituted, but he those players are just probably not good enough, or they're just not passionate enough to play for the shirt. I feel. I mean, when we say, like, you know, United have been going out in the semi-finals of God knows how many competitions already. Well, at least we did one better. It's an improvement. We went out in the quarterfinals. Moving on to the season, let's see how we do in the Europa League. Granada, knowing United, you'll never know these days what's going to happen. We might just go out against Granada. I think we just make it in the top four. Second place is not a fully confirmed uh, uh, opportunity yet for us to make it automatic qualification into Europe. I think we can fight for second place. The Premier League is just too far away. We probably could close the gap a little, but it's City's to win. But yeah, the Europa League is there for the taking. I didn't want it. I seriously didn't want the Europa League. I think we should have put more focus into the FA Cup. But yeah, we play with the cards we have dealt. Disappointing. I know Ole's furious. People here, a lot of United fans calling for Ole's head. I mean, like, come on, guys. I mean, like, stand by your manager. After the four stinkers that we had previously. I mean, three stinkers: Van Gaal, Moyes, and Jose. Give Ole, give Ole time. Stand by our manager. He knows what he's doing. He just needs the players. He's just playing the cards that he's dealt with right now. Um, let's see. Yep, disappointed when if I talk about the game and how the players have played. 1 out of 10. Uh, Probably the next game I'll put in De Gea once again. I think last night's game showed that probably Henderson wasn't ready enough for the big time. De Gea, no matter how the calamity he has been doing since the World Cup in 2018, he's still a top keeper at the end of the day. On his day as well, he's world class. He's still world class to me. I think on his day, he's still the best goalkeeper in the world. Is up for debate that one, but it's fine. Dean Henderson still has a long way to go, probably another season or two behind De Gea before he makes it into the starting lineup. But let's just see. Yep. I mean, like always, support the team true and true. Let's see what happens in the next game. Ole will definitely be fuming, and he'll be thinking about his next selection. He'll say like, "Yep, this is the players I can play. This I can trust. These players I can't trust." He knows those players. I think we United fans know that those players as well that he can fully trust. Bruno, McTominay, Luke Shaw, Rashford. I mean, like I don't think he trusts Van de Beek that much. Even Pogba. There's still a question mark on Pogba as well. So yep, that's my take on the game last night. Disappointed for sure, but we move forward as always. Glory, glory, Man United.